Determine there's a quorum present. We have Commissioner Wardlaw, Commissioner Vasquez, Commissioner Nettleton, Commissioner Flores, and myself. We have a quorum. If y'all will please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. We'll do the United States and then the Texas flag. I don't know who's turning it was, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank y'all. Approving or amending minutes? Motion, Commissioner Flores. Second, Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. I do not have any requests for citizens' comments, so we'll move on to item 7, approving monthly reports from elected officials.
Second.
I have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton. Second, Commissioner Flores. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Approving bills for payment.
To approve it presented.
Motion, Commissioner Flores. Second, Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 9, discussion possible action to approve auditor's report. Okay?
We got it.
It wasn't my motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. A, JP3, transfer $2,000 from travel and training to office.
I will make a motion. Can we just approve all of them at one time?
We can.
We can approve A, B, C, D, E, and F. I guess we didn't need that $435,000 we spent budgeted for travel and training after all.
Yeah, apparently not
Question
all.
on D.
Correct. Yeah, we're gonna need D, everything else. Oh, you did? All right, great, thank
A,
you.
B, C, E, and F.
Okay.
I have a motion for A, B, C, and E, and F. We left out D. I have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Wardlaw. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item D, other, attorney, $20,000 from available appropriations. Commissioner Flores.
Well, I've got a question. What's this all about? What attorney are we talking about?
There's no
It's
attorney
not one.
specific.
It's not one attorney. We have a line item in the budget under others. It has a list of stuff. Attorneys is one of the line items that's in there. It was budgeted, 500,
Probably 500.
500,000. And the reason that we've gone over a couple of times already is we had a couple of cases,
We did,
that
capital murder.
took a lot of money that
Okay.
murder cases. So it isn't a specific attorney. It's just attorneys that are appointed, court-appointed attorneys.
Correct, we're in month 9, so we're
I
gonna
wish the
go.
item would have been a little bit more specific as to what's it for, you know, I mean, but just fine now that you just
Yeah.
explained it, I mean, I understand what it's for.
Yeah, our goal here is $20,000 is not gonna make it to get to the end of the year. We still got a stack we have to get through. We were able to get through the ones that are most, so that we're not 30 days late on any of these. We've probably got about another 15 to 20,000 to go, but what we do have is we do have the reimbursement from TIDC. They are a little late this year, but I did have conversations with them this afternoon, and they're gonna try to get us that number. That number is gonna be approximately about 35,000. When we do receive that reimbursement for 35,000, on top of this 20,000, that would give us 55,000. That would enable us to run about 10 to 15% over the budget that we originally budgeted. Hopefully that number gets us there. And I know this court's been doing the work to try to get a, public defender's office, so that's will hopefully alleviate this.
And just for the record, in the county judge's budget, when we go to file it, I've added about $230,000 to that attorney's other in case it just don't work out already. That is pretty much, that's already in the budget.
I thought we had a company that handled our murder cases.
Capital murder.
Capital murder with the death penalty, it only covers the death
That's all we
penalty.
covered. Would they be willing to look at non-capital murder?
They only do capital murder when we looked at that contract. Yeah, and that was, I think, when Efrain was here, right? It's been a while.
Motion to approve. That'll continue.
Second.
I have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Flores. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries. Item 11, discussion possible action to approve the following certification of revenue, Val Verde Appraisal District, $428.93 and $10,508.80.
Second.
And at some point, they're probably gonna come back and ask.
No, they're gonna want it back.
I have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Flores. Before I take a vote, did you want to say something?
Yes, and we're gonna use that. About 2 courts ago, we're gonna need about another $48,000 to facilitate this bill. This is going to help. This is approximately 11,000, so we're still gonna need approximately 37.
But at that point, we can talk about it because it's
That
not been
will,
brought back
and
yet.
then they did bring us their audit, and in their fund balance of the prior surpluses they've been holding, it's approximately about 18,000, so that, even if they release that, that's not gonna cover it. Okay.
The only thing is though, that now that they've brought that, we can put all that together and we'll be able to show to the court versus them just coming for 40-some-odd thousand dollars. Here's a check. We can go through there and explain it.
Okay.
Okay. I have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Flores. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Discussion possible action on unused leave for employees. We've done this the last 3 years. And every year after we do it, it's like, why do we do it? We shouldn't do it. We shouldn't. I'm of the opinion that, you know, there's 3 departments that just about everything that we do runs through. One owns yours. One owns Melissa's. Well, 4. One owns IT. You know, but other than that, I think the rest of us have an opportunity to let people go. I've got 2 people in my department that have a bunch of hours. I'm not saying that they don't deserve it. I just think that we should have taken time off. I would just hate to pay everybody for this time. That's my opinion.
I'm gonna make a motion that we enforce the policy as written and the deadlines for that policy.
Is there any way, I mean, I'll second that for discussion, that we could add something that it has to be some sort of a mandatory rule. I mean, you have so many hours, you're gonna have to take that time off.
We have it in our policy.
You do. You have in the policy, but the issue is due dates don't change, payroll doesn't change, things have to go out on certain times, and when you have medical emergencies that have to happen, they just have to happen, and people have to be there to
in your
get.
department. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out there.
Sure.
Me and you've had this conversation.
Mhm.
I don't have a problem paying your department. I just don't want to pay everybody else, my department included, because everything that we do, we just went through ARPA money, we've gone through 2019 and 2021, another 2021 note. We went through a massive amount of money. Everything comes through your office.
Mhm.
Anytime that we go to do anything, it goes through your office.
Mhm.
And you've had people with unforeseen medical circumstances, without getting into that have been gone. And they've even tried to come back after their treatment just to come back and get stuff done.
Mhm.
I personally don't mind paying y'all. I just think that with everybody else, it just really needs to stop. And if it happens again the next year, it should be
Do we have the list?
nobody.
I can get that list, yes.
You want to table it, come bring it up?
Mhm.
Motion
We can do
table.
that.
Hold on. I'll remove the motion. No, I can remove the motion.
Make a motion, Commissioner Table. So I have a second. Have a second, Commissioner Nettleton. Bring that back.
Okay, we'll get it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Anybody against? And I know my 2 are gonna be mad, but it just is what it is. They should have taken the time. Motion carries 5-0.
All right.
Item 13, we don't have one. Item 14, discussion possible action, approval of certification of construction.
Move.
Second. Have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Flores. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 15, discussion possible action, purchase a tract of land at the intersection of Farley Lane and Senegas Road. Monies to come from available appropriations. Before we get into this, would you mind tabling it? Motion to table. Have a motion, Commissioner Flores. Second, Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. I'll go right on that one. Sorry. Item 16, discussion possible action on approval of City Bureau to use county stage. Motion Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Wardlaw, all those in favor? Aye, anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 17, discussion possible action on revision of plat of the replat modified lots 29 and 30 Devils Point subdivision as recorded in slide 418 of Alvarado County map of records.
Good evening, Judge, Commissioners. This revision of plat is proposed by Amistad Consulting Services. The owners are George and Miranda Weimer. It is located in Devil's Point, Precinct 2. This application consists in modifying the division line, so it already modified lot 29 and 30. Was previously replatted in slide 418, and it was previously recorded before that on volume 5, page 4345. This is just to start the process on the advertisement and the public notices, and then we need to present this application to the Amistad Land Use and then bring them back up to 30 days for approval.
So everything, all of those being followed now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Motion approved, Judge.
Second. Motion, Commissioner Vasquez, second Commissioner Flores, all those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0.
Thank you.
Okay. I guess I should have read the bottom too, but either way. 18, discussion possible action to reject all bids for septic system design and installation bid 2426 and to authorize purchasing to rebid the installation of all septic tanks. County will be providing design.
Second.
Have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 19, discussion possible action to approve the purchase of two 2024 Ford Explorers for 63rd District Court Office, County Attorney's Office, the amount of $39,747. The amount is set to be paid out of Operation Lone Star. Have a motion, Commissioner Flores, second Commissioner Wardlaw. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. I'll read it and then you can explain it. All right?
Okay.
Item 20, discussion possible act to award bid 2433 for one 2019 used day cab for the precinct 1 in the amount of, and that amount should be $45,007.
No, 58,250 without a trade-in.
Okay. So we've changed it
So that's,
again.
yes.
All right. All right. Say the total dollar amount again.
The total amount is $58,250 without the trade-in.
Okay. And it changed from the 72, and then it went down to the 45,750, and from the 45,750 went to the 58,250 because what?
Yes, because, we are no longer going to trade in
Okay.
the other day cab.
Motion to approve. And where's the other day cab going?
The other day cab's gonna get transferred to precinct 2.
And I just want you to say it that way, we're all on the same page and we're
Yeah.
transparent as all get it.
But for the county attorney, I can't.
We can't do that part because there's no discussion, there's no notice to the public
Okay.
on that.
But that's the reason the price went up?
Yes,
Okay. Yeah, you can't say
from
that.
45.
He wasn't going to.
Yeah, I wasn't going to.
Well, how come I didn't look over there? I had a motion, Commissioner Flores.
Second.
And the second, Commissioner Wardlaw. All those in favor? Anybody against? Item 21, discussion possible action to send court order 24-098 for bid 24.19B for one 15-passenger van and authorize.
Second.
Commissioner Nettleton made a motion, Commissioner Flores had a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 22, discussion possible action to approve addition.
Motion to approve the 5 voids for the
Okay.
probation and county attorney.
A motion, Commissioner Nettleton. Second,
Second, Judge.
Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 23, discussion possible action to award or reject all bids 24-30 demolition construction of concrete driveway sidewalks at Lozoya Street parking lot.
We're rejecting it.
They came in extremely high. Yeah, we don't have anybody to do it.
Motion to reject.
Second, Judge.
A motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 24, discussion possible action to award or reject all bids for 24-30 run rehabilitation sidewalk parking space at County Courthouse.
Motion to reject.
Have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 25, discussion possible action for approval to declare the following items. Have a motion, Commissioner Vasquez, second Commissioner Nettleton. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 26, discussion of possible action on contract from MRGDC to hire a participant from the Choice Program under the experience in SNAP E&T. Okay, thank you. Commissioner Vasquez made a motion, Commissioner Nettleton gave a second. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion passes 5-0. Item 27, discussion possible action on HR report.
Second.
I have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor? Aye. Before we do that, I'm gonna go to judges' comments real quick. I've been asked by a couple of, council members about putting speed bumps out in, out inside, well, within the city limits. Okay? For one, we don't have an MOU to do it. And this is, I don't want to get into conversation, but one, we don't have an MOU to do it. Two, according to the city's charter, they have to do a study in order to be able to do the speed bumps. When they've done the study where they wanted the speed bumps, they're not allowed. So hopefully this will, I'm not saying stop the phone calls, but the county's not, it isn't that we're not willing to help, it's that we can't. Even the city has come back and said, that at the end of the day, yeah, you know what, we understand. But you still have people, within council, I think, pushing it, but it's not allowed. So even if we wanted to help, we don't have an MOU, and at the end of the day, within their own charter does not allow it. I just wanted to get that out because it seems over the last couple of weeks, we've had, more phone calls.
They're doing a comprehensive
Okay.
traffic study right now.
Well,
Sorry.
and again, where they wanted the speed bumps, they had done a study, the study does not allow it.
Okay.
Okay. So, just wanted to get past that. Item 28, discussion possible action request of Commissioners Court to approve the cost of $274 per night. Have a motion, Commissioner Vasquez, second, Commissioner Flores. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 29, closed session consultation pursuant to Texas Government Code A551.071, client attorney privilege, B551.071.01, contemplated litigation, C551.072, regarding the purchase, exchange, lease, or value of real property and possible action in open session thereafter, D 551.073, regarding negotiated contract, lease, or value of real property and possible action in open session thereafter, E 551.076, regarding security devices, security audits, and security personnel. If y'all will give us the room, we'll go into executive session. Then we'll come back.
There you go.
We tabled 2 items, really 12 tabled. We're gonna go to item 15, discussion possible action to purchase a tract of land at the intersection of Farley Lane and Senegas Road. Monies to come out available appropriations. Commissioner Flores.
Judge, I'll make a motion to, purchase this tract of land and to be paid out of precinct 4 monies.
Okay. And Commissioner, up to, I think, 150, 170, y'all had talked about, what about 175 or something?
170.
170. Is that gonna be enough for closing too? Probably.
No,
Down to 175.
Probably 170.
That'll work. I have a motion, Commissioner Flores, second, Commissioner Wardlaw. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anybody against? Motion carries, 5-0.
Matt had a question?
Yeah, I'm confused on that, I'm sorry. On the 170, Commissioner, we know we've already reserved 150 of that for,
No, this is from precinct 4 monies.
just for precinct 4 months. Okay, all right, thank you.
Scaring them.
You're scaring me. Protection. I ain't looking at Matt no more. Item 30, Commissioner's comments. Item 31, County Judge's comments, none. Item 32,
Motion to adjourn.
I have a motion, second, Commissioner Nettleton, second, Commissioner Flores, Commissioner Vasquez, Commissioner Wardlaw. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Meeting adjourned.